going on, everyone? Today we have to talk about Bitcoin because we have been recovering lately. We're actually up 2.5% in the last 24 hours, which is the most Bitcoin has seen green in the last few weeks. So yeah, we're currently at 83.7K. We actually had went all the way down to about 80.8K. So that was really close. But I see something forming right now, so we're going to talk about what's about to happen or what I think is about to happen. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to look at here is going to be the smaller charts. We're going to start with the 4-hour chart. Something that I've been noticing that has been very common inside of this crash is the %R trend exhaustion. So one thing with the %R trend exhaustion is an indicator here I like to use. What I like to see here is this, going up, right? We obviously want to see it going up. But see, in this bottom area here, it's pretty much oversold. This is an oversold area. And every single time it starts to come up, it starts to curve right back downwards. I can already see it forming now. It's already forming downwards now. So we're probably going to see another drop in the price. So that is going to cause it to go down a little bit more. And if that happens, we're actually forming a sort of a falling wedge pattern or possibly a descending triangle. Now, if it's a descending triangle, or not a descending triangle, if it's a descending channel, then it's going to be bullish and bearish in some cases. If it is a falling wedge like this, then it's going to be bullish because falling wedges are bullish patterns. But when you come into the falling wedge from a downtrend, it's more likely to not be bullish. Falling wedges have about a 72 or 77% win rate. It was something like that. It's a stat that they have. But if this is a falling wedge, it's more likely to be bullish in some cases. But again, we're coming into it from a downtrend. So it could mean that this is more likely to continue downwards. So there's a possibility here that this isn't a falling wedge building up, that this is a descending channel. And this is going to lead us to the next fall all the way down here to 75K. So we might have a slow inch downwards going towards 75K before it finally ends there before the end of November. So before the end of this month, we should be at 75K, guys. That's kind of what it's looking at. That's what it's looking like. Now, on the MACD, every single time we've been seeing the selling pressure slow down like this, we only get a little bit of buying pressure in return, and then it usually continues to sell off. So it's been very little buying pressure, and I don't think it's about to change. I think we have a little bit further to go down here on the MACD. And then after that, I think we're going to actually have the rise after this, which is going to be around like 75K. So I think we are moving lower again. So there's something forming up that we're probably going to end up seeing. We're probably going to end up seeing some type of sell-off coming back in. So it could be by some news that gets released. It could be some Fed data because they've been releasing data left and right. Retail sales PPI on the 25th of November. That'll be towards the end of that descending channel. So maybe it's good and maybe it goes up. I don't know. But yeah, we got a lot of different things coming out. So yeah, just prepare and prepare for the worst, I guess. But anyways, if we hit 85 or 75K, that's a fairly big drop from where we are now. So I think that could be where the relief rally starts from, because everyone's talking about a relief rally. So maybe the people at top know that everybody's talking about it, so they're trying to push it even further down. I don't know. We'll see. But also another thing everyone's been talking about is this. So it's a software glitch and manipulation, says Tom Lee. So Bitcoin's 83K price drop caused by software glitch. And I'm not going to read this whole thing out to you guys, but just to summarize it, a certain exchange had a crash on October 10th, and that's what really started the crash, the overall crash, and the Bitcoin's price dropped to 65 cents or something along those lines. if it created a forced liquidation, a bunch of people got liquidated, even though it was a glitch. It forced liquidated it. But before it could get corrected, everything else is going to start crashing because people think, oh, there was a huge liquidation. It was forced. And now all the other people are now selling their coins. They're getting liquidated as well. So this is possible. It's a possibility that this is true. And if it is, then we'll see a lot of manipulation inside of the future here. But yeah, I guess it was on a stable coin, and it was depegged to 65 cents against USDT, and yeah, something along those lines, something like that happened, and all hell broke loose, and that's pretty much why we are here now. So that is definitely also another good theory. And if you come out all the way back to October 10th, you can actually see it is what happened, because on October 10th, that actually did happen. And you can see that's when the main drop here started, that huge drop, right? And that is when we actually officially entered into the falling wedge. But since it was a forced liquidation situation, it's obvious that that falling wedge wouldn't be bullish and that it would continue below that falling wedge, because it's an unnatural drop that we're in. And the price just keeps going down, 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 and down. So yeah, I feel like we're going through another descending channel. It is kind of just like this one. Like it's the same pattern the whole way down. So honestly, this crash has been easier for me to track versus all the other crashes. Like this one has been very easy to track, and I have not gotten burned yet. I have not gotten burned. Knock on wood. I'm gonna knock on wood. And when I say I haven't gotten burned, that's because I'm not holding anything, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna keep going. We just keep having descending channel after descending channel after descending channel. And now in this descending channel that we're in, it kind of confirms to me personally, I think it confirms for me that it's going to go at least to 78K at least. So I think 75K is on average what I'm looking for. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, 75K is like the lows of that last pullback that we had. So that's why I'm really eyeing that, because let's go ahead and bring it up to the daily chart here. But yeah, if you look all the way back here, 75K was the lows of this, and this is what I had the Fibonacci based off of what we have right now, because there was 75K down there. Well, technically 74, but yeah. So yeah, we should see some more pulling back, and if we get the 74K, I feel like if it bounces off of it, it's going to be a short-term relief rally, and then it'll be more dumping from there, or it could just keep dumping from there. So, and then the relief rally could come around like 65, right? And then 65, 50. Like, I know people would be extremely like homeless at that point. Like at that point, people are over leveraged, losing all their money, everything. And it does look like it's about to come back up here. You can see on the daily chart, on the percent R trend exhaustion, very much oversold here. It's really waiting to take off. It is, but we need push down to the downside. I think after we get another push down, that is when we should. And just down to like 75K. But yeah, when I percent R trend exhaustion on the weekly chart, and yeah, this thing has completely played out. Hopefully, as it pushes down to 75K, we see it curving upwards as it pushes down to 75K, and then an immediate recovery. We also have the crypto fear and greed index at the lowest it's been in like all right, not really almost a decade, but 2022, 2021, 2022. But yeah, it's at 10. So that is extreme fear right there. That's actually crazy to see. So yeah, things are going to get a lot bumpier later on down the road here. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. I'm going to keep you updated. Again, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. I'm expecting 75K soon. So we'll see. Anyways, as always, I'll be back with another video.